Okay, we will now see a TVP from Darking against pinkNova, and Darking is our last man standing, so if we want to win it, he has to do an all kill. It's quite difficult, but he has shown already that he's capable of doing that. So let's see how he will perform in the game. We're going to play on Prion Terraces, so a 2-player map. In the bottom right base for Team LickyPiddy from Mexico, it's Darking. And in the top left base from Lithuania, it's pinkNova for Galactic Gaming. And yeah, pinkNova can't do the all kill right now, so I think he's also quite motivated to do that. Darking with the obligatory Twitter plug. So yeah, that's quite standard. Maybe Darking now has adapted to pinkNova, because we saw pinkNova opening every game with 2 adepts. This time, yeah, maybe Darking has prepared an answer to, or a response to this build. Maybe some Reapers. The map is usually quite nice for Reapers, especially because of this plateau. But Darking, yeah, he's gotta gas first, then the barracks, and okay, he's scouted by pinkNova, but nothing too special. pinkNova once again goes for a really fast second or natural expansion, and I think on a 2-player map this is quite risky. So Darking could try to get some damage with the Reaper. Okay, so this is Team Galactic Gaming's observer or caster. So yeah, you can also follow him on Twitter @ponders. Okay, Darking goes for the or it's not so fast, his expansion, quite late actually, compared to this of his one of his opponent, but yeah, he goes for a second base, which is a gold base on Prion Terraces since a few weeks, so yeah, it definitely changed the map quite a bit and made a few builds better than before. Okay, the first Stalker is in the production, and I don't. Yeah, okay, Darking scouts the map with the Reaper, and he won't be able to deal a lot of damage because when he arrives at the base, the Stalker is already finished. But we also see Darking going for a quite fast factory and a reactor on the barracks, so we could see him going for Hellions. Okay. Is he? Oh, he's getting also a few workers, which is really nice. He just isn't able to get out, but 2 workers with the Reaper is quite nice, and one was the scouting probe right here in Darking's ramp. Okay, Darking now also adds 2 more barracks as well as a starport, so we could see some aggression in the next few minutes. At the other side of the map we see a Twilight Council, another gate, and okay, a Robo Factory, so we see some tech choices instead of mass gateways. I'm pretty sure we're going to see again a few the blink upgrade and a few observers as well as a warp prism. This really helps Protoss both in microing and reinforcing his army in a fight. Okay, 3 more gates, so this can definitely be quite a bit of pressure. Warp gate is about to complete, and Darking, I don't think he really knows about it. He loses a few marines already to peeking stalkers. Okay, he should just bury the Widow Mine and don't chase them. So what does he see? What does he know? And It's literally almost nothing. He hasn't seen the base since for a few minutes, doesn't know about the Twilight Council, about the Robo facility, about the additional gates, and this can hurt him quite a bit if there is some pressure. Okay, Darking adding 2 more gases in his natural base, and 2 gases, okay. pinkNova has these gases, but he isn't mining. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or if it just it's intended. You're now seeing a drop by Darking, and this could do some damage, I think. Oh, no. There are quite a lot of stalkers already in position, and losing it would be quite painful. He's losing the medivac as well as all the units, doesn't deal a single hit point of damage. And this puts him behind a bit, I think. On the other hand, the workers are fairly similar, and with the Muse, the income should be better for the Terran, as it is, slightly. So I wouldn't count Darking out of the game right now. He also has a 3rd base already, as pinkNova's is still under construction. And if Darking decides to move it out quite fast, he can get an advantage in the economy, especially with triple Mule. That can do wonders for a Terran economy. Looking back at the army composition, Darking adds a few tanks. He doesn't have medivacs yet, which are quite powerful. Or he had one, but he lost it. I think he should add at least 1 more medivac, so he can move the siege tanks. And he should not lose these marines. Okay, he can, I think, pinkNova could blink here, but he doesn't commit. Now he does. Going for the shift blink. And losing a few workers, a few stalkers, but still he's in the base and now attacking Darking's mineral line. Darking stims and should be able to get the most of the stalkers. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to escape. He also kills the observer, which is nice for preventing more stalkers to blink up the base. But this bought pinkNova quite a bit of time to saturate his 3rd base and to establish it. Darking couldn't attack it. He was basically tied to his home base to defend, and now he's moving out. Will he take the siege tanks with him? The answer, yeah, okay. Now they're rolling behind the army. But if we have a look at the army, I think it can be powerful if he has 1 or 2 more medivacs more, so can heal them up. But the 2 siege tanks can do quite a lot of damage. And if we have a look at the upgrades, there are no upgrades for with Stimpack and Combat Shield, which are quite important for any Terran bio army. And he's getting to the siege tanks so fast they can't really deal a lot of damage, and Darking is losing a bit of his army, or basically the whole mech part. And he's losing more and more bio units, especially against the 3 Immortals. It's quite hard to fight with Marauders and few Marines. Another drop is heading out, this time with 4 Marauders, so if they connect to the worker lines they can deal quite a lot of damage, but on the other side, if there are a few Zealots, the Marauders will be cleared very fast. Darking goes for a 4th base, so this time he's just a step ahead of his opponent, expanding, and yeah, economy wise I think I'll give the edge to Darking. Yeah, he has slightly less gas income, but it's not that important for Terran players. He can just move a few of his SCVs into these 2 gas geysers. So yeah, it's quite okay. The big question is what he's going to do against the Immortals and the Stalkers. Okay, fighting. Yeah, okay. Having the siege tanks in the back is better than right at the front tanking with them. Okay, now we have some lags. This might be due to Dark King's connection in Mexico, so yeah. None of the players is says he has a problem, so it might also be just me. And yeah, okay, it's my internet. I'm losing quite a lot of frames, and my stream is. I hope it didn't go down. So, looks like it's my internet. Hopefully, it stays online through the whole map. We now see pinkNova going into a war prism with a few Dark Templars, I think. No, sorry, it's Adepts. Doesn't have any GT Shrine so far. Those can deal quite a lot of damage. There are no units to defend it, just the reinforcements spawning from the barracks. And if he decides to either snipe the workers at the gas or the add-ons, it can be quite dangerous for Dark King. He's dealing a lot of damage already. At the other side of the map, he also, I think it was the drop which killed 4 workers, but losing the drop is also a problem. And the war prism will escape, most likely, yes. It's not that bad, the economic damage, because Dark King has still a lot of workers and also a 4th base, which will help him tremendously. 4th base is now also finished for pinkNova, and both are now upgrading the armies. We see the 2-2 upgrades from Dark King, which are really nice and essential for any kind of biocomposition in the mid to late game. Otherwise he would just melt. I think Dark King could go into Liberators, which would be really nice against this army because there are only a few Stalkers as anti-air, and Liberators are great against the Immortals. Okay, sieging this base now is nice for the Terran player, but okay, they complete the Warpin or the Shade, but they're cleaned up very fast, and now the Immortal shield is gone down, and nice stim against the Immortals, and they all went down. So Dark King now can take out the 3rd base, and there's a GG, and we avoid the ace. So Dark King goes up, gets at least 1 map, and see you in the next game.